to it because we don't have much time.
Squirrel's dead.
Well, too bad. Do you guys want to do combat next session or this session? Because it is, I think, what, 10:30 for you guys, 11:30 for me.
10:30 right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys
Can
want to do
y'all hold
combat
that
next
for one
session?
round?
And don't forget, we
Well,
also
everybody
turn the
is
clock
now
forward.
in the field for combat, and I can do it. I can set up a whole board for combat next time and do the whole picture thing like I've been doing.
Okay.
Or we
And
could
the
just
whole
do all
spring
theater
for-
of mind thing.
I was
And
already
don't
with
for-
you reminding this.
I mean, I'm good. I'm good with both. It's just a matter of do we want to do it today or tomorrow?
Not tomorrow, but
Or
next session.
yeah, whatever. That time. That.
Yeah, but next session, like we literally didn't do any of this entire session. Like 10 seconds of dialogue, pretty much is all that's happened.
I mean, not really.
We shook the captain's hand, walked through town, saw some blood trails, and then we're here.
And we took us 2 hours. I mean, we can do combat. I'm down. We got 30 minutes.
Yeah.
It's
It's
just
gonna
that
take
bad.
us all another
All right,
round.
we'll do a bit of combat now.
Yeah. Like, let's get a little bit in. Like, maybe not finish off Jace, but let's deal with the zombies at least.
So, Maverick, at the
Yeah.
end of your turn,
Yeah. It's
it is
my
going to
turn.
be...
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
Eric
yes.
already did his. Now the Zomblin's turn. So, I think I said there was 5, correct?
Yes.
Yes. And one of them is very badly wounded. Alright. With that, they are all going to strike each of you individually. One is going to strike you, Cullen. Maverick, one is going to shoot a crossbow at you. One is going to strike Eric. Another one's going to strike Corvus. And the final one's going to strike Cullen again. So, we're going to do 2 against Cullen. We're going to do both of them at once. What's your AC, sir?
17.
1 hits. And it's
Okay.
going to do... actions. He's going to strike you with his sword. And it's going to... I have to grab the rest of my D6. There it is. It deals 4 damage. Next one is going to be towards Eric. We're gonna go ahead and do his. Misses. Corvus, yours. What's your AC?
AC. I gotta swap between 2 character sheets. There we go. 13.
It hits. You're gonna take. Where did my? I just had it. There it is. God damn it! I keep dropping it. You're gonna take. Ooh, max damage. You're gonna take 8 damage as the fucking scimitar just cuts you open. Finally, crossbow
Okay, 8
against.
damage.
Ooh, yeah, 8 damage. Crossbow against Maverick. Fails. Crossbow jams and the fucking spring breaks on it. He now has to replace the spring, but he's a zombie, so he doesn't know how to do that. So he's just gonna toss it aside and whip out his sword. So that's the end of its turn. All those zombies are done, so now it is Corvus, your turn.
Okay. So there is now, I'm assuming, one right next to me because it just hit me.
Indeed.
So I'm going to dual attack that one.
Alright, go for it. First one first.
Alright. So that's a d20 to see if it hits.
Yep. Go ahead and roll them. Go ahead and just roll to hit on both. We're gonna roll damage individually.
Okay. That's 11.
11 plus.
Where do I find the? Which one is the plus for weapon hit to
It's the
hit?
hit DC next to the
Hit
damage.
DC. Uh, hit +6.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, and then the second one is 19 +6.
Hits. So with that, both of those hit. Go ahead and roll the first one.
It is 1d4 +4 piercing.
Go ahead and roll a d4.
D4. That is. Which one is that?
Pyramid.
That's the one I don't have.
Roll a double pyramid twice. Or not twice, but just cut the number in half.
Okay. 3. But
3.
I can't go to 3.5.
Well, no, that would just cut down to 1.
Okay.
Because it would just be take the lower number.
Alright. So 1 + 4, so 5.
5
Piercing.
damage does not finish it. Second one, go ahead and swing. No
Well,
matter what, if you kill it. So with both strikes, you cut it down. But it's gonna make a Constitution check, and it's gonna fail. So yeah, it stays dead. First one's cut down. Top of initiative, Cullen, your turn. You have a zombie on you.
I'm going to cast Green Flame Blade,
All right.
and I'm just gonna make it more like my great axe, and I'm just gonna kind of cleave with it too, like just swing.
Hold on, you don't have
The
green
one,
flame blade. You have creep on fire. An eldritch blast.
oh my, I had Green Flame Blade.
That's not what I see over here.
Hang on. Yeah, that's what I see. Is Green Flame Blade and Eldritch Blast. That's all I have.
That's not what I see, sir. I see create bonfire. Are you sure?
Uh, Looking at it,
You want to refresh it?
I
'Cause
did.
I refreshed mine. All right, well, I'm going to close my app and open it back up.
I might need to do that myself then, I guess. Let's see. Uh, ooh,
Yeah, create bonfire.
nope. Don't have that.
Give me a screenshot. I don't believe you. I think you're lying. Because I see create bonfire. Did you close app and refresh?
Yep.
Well, I see create bonfire, so I mean, I have the DM sheet, and I don't know, man. This is a little weird. Anytime I
Yeah.
refresh it and everything.
Yeah, like, I see that I have them, but they're not selected.
What do you mean?
Like it just says like the ones I have for main spells, I have Green Flame Blade and Eldritch Blast. I can remove them.
I mean, I just don't see that. I see create bonfire and Eldritch Blast. Anytime I check my character. Are you sure about that? Are you sure you closed app completely?
Alright,
Because I have closed app completely several times. Updating sources. Campaign. Characters. Cullen. Swipe on over to spells. Create bonfire, Eldritch Blast, Mage Armor, all that same. If it's still on there, whatever, we'll just go by it, but whatever.
Reopen the app.
Because I changed that ages ago. That was like the first option I was looking at for this character.
Okay, so then I'm just... So what was the number 2 spell you were thinking?
Huh?
So was number 2 bonfire?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let me...
I mean, you can use Green Flame Blade if it's still there, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that because I want to swing with the great axe, kind of just...
Alright.
Trying to cleave.
Let's see if you hit first.
What do I need to roll for that?
It's just a normal melee attack.
Okay, so just normal. That is with the great axe plus 3, 20.
20 total?
Yeah.
Alright, that hits.
Roll a 7. Yeah, I rolled 17.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
So it's going to take Great Axe damage plus a d8 of fire damage.
Okay. So 5 great axe damage.
Plus
and
the
then...
to hit. It's also, you gotta make sure you add the plus damage on the actual damage. Like if you go to your character, whenever you go to like your here, hold on. Great Axe has. Oh, you're not proficient with Great Axe. Why aren't you proficient with Great Axe? What's going on? What's your mastery with it? Oh, it's cause of, right. There's not. I forgot they changed that on the new types of stuff. I remember now. Never mind. You're good.
Yeah, so I just...
So you did 5 plus roll a d8 now for fire.
7.
All right. With that, it burns to death and does not return. 2 down now.
So as I'm just swinging through, just
You
die.
cleave it in half and it just incinerates in a fucking green inferno. A verdant flame that seems to almost be mixing in with a bit of a magenta-esque or almost a rose color in the base that sort of flickers a bit whenever it flares. Next up is going to be Jace and the other goblin. The goblin is now finished resurrecting another body, and he is now going to move on to the human. He is carving sigils into his face, painting things on it with his own blood, all this other stuff. But another Zomblin has joined the pack. At this point, Jace is going to sort of walk over to the goblin and just say, 1 second, let me make sure I get his name right. Cradgug, when are we going to deal with this? Or are we just going to continue toying with them? I do not have time to just sit here and wait while the rest of the village just escapes, you know. You do have a toll to pay. And the goblin sort of just turns and just says,
Be quiet, wench, you'll get your souls. But let me concentrate.
with that, it'll move on to Maverick. Your turn. Mavy Wabby.
Maybe Webby?
Mavy Wabic. Mavawabic.
Is he out?
Mav Tabik. See, this is why I wanted to go ahead and cut it.
Yeah. We can at that.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and cut it. With that, all of you, have a good night.
So